Hey guys, Rachel here from rachthestamper.wordpress.com, and today I'm going to be showing you a few ideas I have for the July paper pumpkin kit. I know everybody always seems to have a little bit difficult time when it's not necessarily a card, but I thought of a couple ideas for you to use for your gems if you wanted to use them. Maybe ideas you hadn't thought of before. So as you can see, these come with, I think I put this one all the way together already. No, there it is. Okay, so these come with these little gems that you can make. This is a larger one. And then, oops, there's also a smaller one. So essentially what you do is you just pull the little peel tabs off here and you hook them together just like so. And I'm not going to do this all the way, but I'm going to show you a couple. And same thing again, you just press it and then you will seal it. You can also make little tassels because it comes with this really pretty flirty flamingo. Forgot the name of that one. And Emerald Envy. Comes with a lot of thread for both of those. So you can make these little tassels and hang on the ends of them. And maybe you hadn't thought of some ideas. So first of all, if you thought, what the heck am I going to do with these? I have a couple quick ideas for you. So one really great idea would be if you wanted to hang on to these until New Year's Eve. These would make beautiful blingy New Year's Eve favors if you're going to have a New Year's Eve party. You could put some really cute stuff, and you could put candy in there, but you can also fit candy. Where did I put it? If you have kids, you could fit a little USB drive. This will fit in either box. So you could put a little flash drive in there for them. If you have Stampin' friends, maybe you want to give them a clear block. That won't fit in this one. I'm sorry, that fits in this one. Little clear block you could put in there. You could even fit mini punches in there. You could put some ribbon. So that's a really cute idea if you wanted to do New Year's Eve. If you're having a New Year's Eve party, I think these would be so cute for New Year's Eve because they're just really fun and sparkly. Or you could also use them for wedding shower gifts or bridesmaid party gifts, because you could definitely fit some cute stuff in here. You could give these to your bridesmaids and put like their earrings in it or their jewelry. I mean, these would fit both of those perfectly. Another great idea for these would be if you were going on a trip with your kids and maybe like a long car trip, it would give them something they could open when they got to certain points, and you could put like clues in it for the trip, or you know, if you got 2 hours into the trip and you wanted to give them a little bit of something special, or even if you put like a little coupon in there that you can go on the internet now for 20 minutes for the rest of the ride or something like that. Just something cute to give them something to do. Plus, if you really stick these together, it will take a little bit of effort for them to open them, hopefully not ripping them into shreds. But another great idea for these would be for Thanksgiving. So you could put one of these almost completely assembled. You could put out a little notepad, a little pen, and you could ask everybody to put something, a note for what they're thankful for, and they could seal it up. And then after you all eat dinner, before you do dessert, you could open them and read them. That would be a really nice idea as well. But the other thing I thought you could do with these if you wanted to, and this would just be up to whether or not you decided you wanted to, you could make a 3-dimensional gem on your card. So what you would end up doing is, instead of using the whole card, you would just trim off this piece of the card, so then you could close your box up like so, just like that, and you could adhere this flat to your card. So it could look like, if you want to do like a little pyramid or just a little gem, you could add also some embellishments on here as well, just some little either pearls or rhinestones, and you could make this like a 3-dimensional, because you could use these little 3 things to stick it on. So that's another idea. I also have seen some people that have cut the triangles and used them as decorations or used them as little jewels. That's another good idea as well. But on to the other part of this, which is this really pretty stamp set that comes with it. So what I thought we could do is make a couple cards. Okay, so this might be easier to see here. They do have some really pretty background stamps. It has these little jewels on it, and it has some really nice words. So I thought we could just make a couple little cards with some of the background stamps. So I have Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, and Flirty Flamingo, and then I just have 3 pieces of white. So what I thought would be a fun thing to do is we'll take one and we'll decide which one we want to do in the end. So we'll do Flirty Flamingo, Dapper Denim, and Emerald Envy. And what we're going to do is we'll just peel some of these off and we're going to just make some random markings on our card. So you could do these any different direction that you wanted to. If you wanted to make a pattern, skip a pattern, so then you could do this opposite. Again, these are photopolymer stamps, so if you really want to, you probably would want to use a mat underneath of them, so that'll be good for there. And just clean this off a little bit. And then we'll go back with a little bit of the Flirty Flamingo and just go the opposite direction. We'll keep these all full ink. So then you have just this little cute pattern. Other thing you could do is just put on one other pattern, and we'll go with the Dapper Denim on this one. I usually stamp with something underneath, but I'm just kind of doing this a little bit speedier. And then the other thing you can do is we'll just go ahead and pick ourselves a little word. Have a brilliant day. That's really pretty. Or you're so fancy. That's absolutely adorable too. So what we'll do is grab a little piece of scrap. There we go. And we'll stamp this in Dapper Denim since we don't have quite as much in that. Beautiful. Wow, that turned out so crisp and pretty. And let's see. What do we have handy here? Those two won't quite work. Let's see what this looks like with the triple banner punch. All right, I'm going to flip this over so I can see where my words peek through. So obviously my words show up there, so I'm going to just kind of center it and move it out a little bit. Okay, and do the same thing on the other side. So what I kind of try to do first is to shove them all the way through and then just kind of back it out a little bit. And that way you can also center it. So this kind of makes it so you can do it for any size cardstock. So there you go, that's really pretty. And what we'll do, another really fun thing to do, is to dip. So I just dip, and it just gives that nice line. Dip that in there. And let me see. We'll go with pink. That'll look really pretty on the pink. The only other thing I have to do is I didn't exactly trim this. So you just get my trimmer and just trim this down just a hair. Make that 4. And I think it's already at 5 1/4. Yep, perfect. All right, so we're going to just layer this on here. Fold our cardstock. Put this down here so I don't smudge anything. A little bit of snail. And you know what? Before, oh look, there went my snail. Let me just toss that. In case you've never seen this before, this is how you replace it. So you just pop this open, just like so. Pull out this little yellow piece. Another thing you might want to do is just check to make sure you don't have any little globs of adhesive. Put them right back together. Flip this open. That easy, just continue. But as I was saying, before we finish, let me put a little bit of this copper metallic thread. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around. We'll go with this end here. I'm going to just put a little bit more right there. So I'm going to just wrap this around just like so. And I'm just going to do it a bunch of times. Doesn't need to be perfect because we can always fix it. Alright, so we'll go there. Just trim this off. Word of advice, retape your metallic thread. This stuff is very, very easily made into a gigantic mess. So what I usually do is just keep my piece of tape and just re-tape it. So we'll just put these kind of back together a little bit, just like that. Gives that little bit of bling that was on the boxes that we now lost since we're not using a box. And what we'll do is we'll just pop this up onto Dimensionals. Just like that. Okay. And there you have it. Just a little something different. I mean, that is totally cute. Completely off the cuff. Swear. Just made that one as we went along. But that's a really pretty card. All the colors go great together. And just this little trim of the, almost looks like a little gem. You could even cut it out to make a little gem if you wanted to. So I hope that gives you guys a little bit more inspiration. As I said, you could also use those. Really, it would be a lot of fun using them, definitely on road trips, because you know kids like little surprises and just anything in there. You could even put Hershey Kisses in it, and I bet it would make them happy. Make my son happy. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this card. If you have any other questions, you can shoot me an email at rachthestamper@gmail.com. You can get all this and more in my online store 24/7 at rachthestamper.stampinup.net. You can also sign up to get the next Paper Pumpkin subscription, which will be coming out. You do have to sign up before the 10th of the month, so it is the end of July now, so as long as you sign up before August 10th, you will definitely get the newest kit sent to you. You can sign up for 1, 3, 6, or 12-month subscriptions, and those are also all available in my online store as well. So thanks for taking time to watch. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you haven't yet, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Rach the Stamper. Thanks for watching.